everybody gets stuck in the idea of, well, we have this content, we have to use it, we have to use it, we have to use it, we have to put it here and we have to put it here. And that's not true. And it goes back to what you were saying earlier. Let's think about what it is, which I think just leads perfectly to this next point where we're talking about the connected storytelling piece and where we're weaving those narratives across all of these different platforms. So can you walk us through a little bit of how you define connected storytelling and really why it's important for marketers in this digital age right now?
Yeah, so I think this is essential. So connected storytelling to me is really a way of approaching content creation that ensures, all of the content you're creating is interconnected and relates back to a core brand narrative, whether it's your, organizational brand or your personal brand that you're putting out into market. So, some of your listeners may be familiar with like that book, The Red Thread, or the Red Thread concept in marketing, right? And that's really like what we're talking about here. Like your core narrative, your overarching narrative really stems from your purpose in the market, right? What value are you bringing overall? What's your unique value proposition and your point of view? And then all of your content should tie to the major themes or subtopics that concern your audience related to that overarching narrative. And what that does, that I think is really essential right now, is ensure that you've got a steady drumbeat of topics and areas of expertise that you are bringing into market. So you're becoming known as the expert in a few things versus trying to be, everything to everybody and capture, a bunch of eyeballs by talking about all sorts of stuff that's sort of tangentially related like to what you do, which I think SEO has been guilty of doing for a while in some cases. But this is really critical right now, right? Because like authority is so important to becoming known for something, like standing out in a crowded landscape. And as like the marketing landscape is insanely crowded right now. It's never been easier to like create content and everybody's throwing it out there. So you better carve out your niche. And with connected storytelling, you're really saying, this is my niche, and everything you're doing is tying back to that and drawing people back into your brand. So it's giving them clarity about what you do. And that's giving your all of your content a real true like purpose in terms of telegraphing your brand to your audience and connecting in a more meaningful way, connecting and creating emotional and logical associations between what you're talking about and what you do.